Hey everyone, it's CR7 here and welcome to another installment of Fleet Car Friday, or the CR7 Fleet Car Series Season 6, the second race. And last time, Shadow won the race with a demolished car, and Gladiator, if I can spot him, there he is, made his series debut. So the track has been prepared for some more smashing and bashing, so let's get to it. And the pole sitter will be Shadow. The previous race winner goes first, and the following race, just like Mario Kart, almost. So let's get to it. And the drivers have just realized that the discount safer barrier wasn't installed before the race got started. But at the start of segment 2, it will be there. You'll see in the second segment. First, we gotta decide who gets to move on into the second segment. Close that door. Looks like Blue Blur will be in first place. Just makes an abrupt stop. Here's hatch number 2, who had repaired his hatch, actually, so good for him. And Shadow will be next. It's his teammate. Here's Darkened. Oh, and he gets propped up on the disconnected rear bumper. Here's Greenish. And he backs into that and also loses his rear thing. Here is Half and Half. Slips in next to his teammate. Here is multicar number 1. Nice and gentle there. Here's Smasher. Living up to his name. And another rear bumper cover comes off. Here's multicar number 2. Wow, that was a pretty gutsy move. Here's multicar number 4. And Firestopper. Oh, multicar number 4 almost goes off track. Here's hatch number 1. Wow, that was pretty good. And Whiteout. It's starting to get botched up here. Here's Gladiator. Oh, he comes to a dead stop there, and I think his rear bumper came off. Let's see. And here is multicar number 3. Oh, dead stop. And here's hatch number 3 to end the segment. Oh man, hard hit. Looks like he's not going to be in the next segment due to that log jam. And multicar number 4 will win the segment. So let's get to the results. And here are the results for segment 1. Multicar number 4 places first. Second is Greenish. Third is Blue Blur. Fourth is Shadow. Fifth, multicar number 2. Sixth, hatch number 1, hatch number 2, and 7th. 8th, Firestopper. 9th, Half and Half. 10th place goes to Whiteout. 11th goes to multicar number 1, and Smasher rounds out the 12th place spot. So Gladiator, multicar number 3, Darkened, and hatch number 3 are eliminated. Tough break for Gladiator. He was going to try to rebound after coming so close to getting his first win in his first start. So let's get into segment 2. Segment number 2, and multicar number 4 will start us off. And look, the wall is back. Awesome. So let's get to the second segment now. And some of the drivers were testing out to make sure it works properly. Good thing they don't suffer damage when they hit that. It's just like bouncing off of a mattress of some sort, or a trampoline, or a bungee cord. So multicar number 4 is going to retain the lead here. And looks like hatch number 1 will follow suit. Oh, And also, multi-car number 2 is next. Boink. And Shadow, our reigning race winner. Boink. Again. Here's Firestopper. She's playing it safe, so she doesn't go out of bounds. Here's Half and Half. So that's a teammate. Here's hatch number 2. The hatch is not giving them any problems in this race. Here's Greenish. Ooh. And Whiteout. Oh, it collides with Firestopper. Here's multicolor number 1. Ouch. Hard hit. Blue Blur is next. Ouch. And Smasher. Let's see if he can smash his way to the next segment. Oh, hard hit, but it will not do. Looks like he'll be last among the eliminated competitors. Let's see who won the segment. Multicolor number 4 wins the segment again. So let's get to the results. And here are the results for segment 2. Multicolor number 4 has won the first 2 segments already. Hatch number 2 is second, third is multicolor number 2, fourth is Half and Half, Shadows in 5th, hatch number 1 is 6th, 7th, Firestopper, and 8th, Greenish. So multicolor number 1, Smasher, Whiteout, and Blue Blur are eliminated. Looks like Smasher couldn't live up to his name to get into the next segment. Anyways, let's get into segment 3. Segment 3, multicolor number 4 will start us off again. Got the door open there when multicolor number 4 hit it. Green is just trying the wall strategy there. It hurts, but I guess if it works, it works. Alright, who's going to be our final 4? We'll have to find out. Looks like if multicolor number 4 going to keep the lead, she will. Dominating performance, but sometimes the best car doesn't win. Alright, here's multicolor number 4. Bounces off the wall there, or the transition. Here's Half and Half. Backs into the transition. Here's Shadow. Teammate. Hatch number 1's next. Ooh, it's kind of a hard hit there. Here's multicolor number 2. Oh, Shadow gets booted. Off he goes. Multicolor number 2 just gave him the boot. Here's Firestopper. Ooh. And hatch number 2. Ooh. And here comes Greenish to end the segment. Oh, no one else gets the boot there. But looks like multicolor number 2 will win segment 3. There he is. Here's our segment winner. Could have been multicolor number 4, but oh well. So let's get into the results. And here are the final 4 for this race. Multicolor number 2 gets the segment win after giving Shadow the boot. Second is Half and Half. Third is hatch number 2, and Firestopper will round out the 4th spot. So Greenish, hatch number 1, multicolor number 4, and Shadow have been eliminated. Sorry, multicolor number 4, the commentator's jinx has struck. I said the dominant car doesn't always win. Well, sorry, I jinxed you. So let's get into the final round. The 4th and final segment, dun dun dun. And multicolor number 2 will start us off. Alright, this is the moment of truth. Here's the out of bounds area. You've seen the other cars go out of bounds. If a car goes onto this floor, that means they're out. It's not part of the racing surface. So, looks like multicolor number 2 will keep the lead. Firestopper will be second. Third is Half and Half. And hatch number 2 is in the Hail Mary spot, as I called it in the past. So here is multicolor number 2. Ouch. Here's Firestopper. And Half and Half. Oh, he's on his side. But what's hatch number 2 going to do to win the race? Hatch number 2. I think I said that wrong. Anyways, what can hatch number 2 do? Oh man, big crash. Oh, that's a big accident for half and half. There is nothing left of that vehicle. Look at that. The whole back end's gone. And hatch number 2 has succeeded in winning the race. Look at this. Wow. There is nothing left of that car. The safety penguins are on their way. Wow. That was a massive accident for half and half. He's moving around in there. He says he's all right, but can't say the same for his vehicle. His vehicle is toast. Look at that. That is one demolished race car, folks. Hatch number 2 completely destroys half and half for the race win. Now that's how you do it in the Fleet Car Series. It's encouraged. Especially with all the safety features. Look at all that. Everything kept him safe. So let's get to the victory celebration. And here is the race winner, hatch number 2. Looks like they don't call it the Hail Mary spot for nothing. He really did send it in there. But he may have sent it a little too hard. Half and half's being tended to by the safety penguins. But he is alright, he's talking. He says he doesn't feel any pain, just soreness. He says it's not his first rodeo because he's been in pretty big wrecks before. Here are all the parts I gathered while the safety team were tending to half and half's driver, whose name is Andrew. And Lewis over here is the name for hatch number 2's driver. He said he would do anything to win the race, even if it meant sending it in there and hoping for the best. Let's go number 2 and Firestopper watched that happen. They were like, wow, I hope he's okay. And here is the back of the car. Good thing there's no fuel cell because these cars don't run on gasoline. They run on Lego fuel. This is the entire back assembly of the car, torn away. Hatch number 2 is going to get out of the car. Half and half, excuse me. Hatch number 2 is over here. He's won the race. But half and half's going to get out of the car. So let's talk with our race winner here. So Lewis, what were you thinking when you were in the Hail Mary spot and you were contemplating on sending it in there?
Well, it was only this can only end one way or another. It was me losing the race or sending it in there and hoping for the best. And I obviously chose the hoping for the best option because I just wanted to win the race. That's all you got to do in this here Fleet Car Series is to win the race. So I did just that, and now I'm possibly eligible for the title later on this season.
Thanks, Lewis. Thank you for your time. Andrew's gotten out of the car. He's fine. Dr. Wilkerson's still in his same pose for some reason. So he's going to take a break. Half and half's going to walk over to hatch number 2 and tell him that there's no hard feelings. He did what he had to do. Hatch number 2's driver, or Andrew, has come to congratulate his race winner. He has no hard feelings for Lewis. He's saying, you did what you had to do, and I respect that. But I might get you back later. Just you wait. Okay. All right, he's going to go get checked out at the hospital just in case if there's anything they missed or the safety penguins missed. So anyways, that'll do it for another exciting edition of the CR7 Fleet Car Series. I hope you enjoyed it, as well as that slow-mo. So, see you in the next race, and take care.